Guys, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time finding me, my name is Gerard. Today we're talking about fragrances, more specifically a fragrance that I was able to find at my local Marshalls. The goal with these videos is to walk into Marshalls, TJ Maxx's, Burlington's, and try to find really fantastic deals on hidden gem fragrances. Before we get into today's fragrance, guys, be sure if you like content like this to like this video, subscribe to the channel. It truly helps me find an audience and get in front of more people and helps the channel grow. So I appreciate the love and the support, but let's take a look at what I picked up. Now, I will always say, look in your women's section, look in your men's section, but this is my first pickup of 2026 and it is post Christmas. So my racks are pretty much bare. I mean, there's not a lot to be had that I haven't seen there before, with the exception of the one that we're looking at today. I may have seen this brand one other time from what I remember. I know nothing about them. And the scent we are talking about is 1111 from Lake Skye. This is an eau de parfum concentration. This is the 100 ml and I ended up paying $49.99 for it. Now, the only thing I do before I look at these fragrances or test them is I look to see what they are selling for in other places and online, because I know that TJ Maxx and Marshalls aren't probably their traditional way of getting their product out. This right now is around $130, $135 on Ulta.com for the 3.4 ounce. So there's a very good likelihood here, or a high likelihood, that if I like this fragrance, it's a hell of a deal. But that's not to say that I'm gonna love this fragrance or not. I don't know. I'm gonna bust it open, I'm gonna get it on skin, walk you guys through what I pick up, we'll take a look at the notes, and I will ultimately let you know if 1111 from Lake Skye is actually any good. Let's get into it. So the reason why this fragrance in particular stood out to me is, well, for one, I don't normally see this brand at Marshalls, but the 1111, my family, every time the clock shows 1111, someone in the house yells, "It's 1111, make a wish." My wife does it, me, my kids, so it's kind of a thing. So that stood out to me. And when you open this box, the first thing that it says is that this is inspired by numerology. So yeah, pretty cool. There's a long message here. I'm not going to read it, but let's take a look at the presentation. You have the bottle there, just sitting in a cutout of this cardboard box. And I mean, this bottle, very heavy. Feels nice and heavy in the hand. Let's take a look at the atomizer. Doesn't feel cheap. Really nice atomizer, puts out a lot of juice. Oh, a magnetic cap too, nice little touch. You always gotta love the magnetic caps. Okay. So, yeah, so this fragrance, very airy. Clean smelling, has this nice synthetic fuzziness to it, not synthetic like a chemical. And as I always describe fragrances in two ways when I mention the word synthetic. One being almost like a dryer sheet, and that's the vibe I'm getting here, which is a good thing. And then the other type of synthetic is like a chemical, like something doesn't smell right in it, and it smells like medicinal synthetic. That's not this. This has a dryer sheet vibe to it. It's a little fuzzy, a little effervescent. It's airy, very pleasant. Almost smells like it could be like a molecule scent, like a molecule 01 or that type of fragrance. It's a little bit woody. There's not a lot going on here. It's not super complex in the air. Let's see what it does off of skin. Yeah, this is a skin scent. That's my impression of it, is that that's what they were trying to accomplish here, is something in the vein of a molecule 01 from Eccentric Molecules. And if you guys don't know about that fragrance, super popular, but it's one of those fragrances that some people pick up, some people smell it, others don't. And it really depends on your skin chemistry. I personally love the fragrance. It's also known for extending the life of other fragrances, so you can layer it with things. And maybe if you have a fragrance in your collection that doesn't perform that well, you can layer it with the Eccentric Molecule 01 and it extends a life a bit. And I don't want to say this smells exactly like Eccentric Molecules, because it doesn't, But it's in that, again, that wheelhouse. It's trying to accomplish the same thing. I would imagine layering this with something. It's a little bit woody, slight sweetness, very airy, smells like clean laundry on initial spray. Other than that, there's really not a whole hell of a lot going on here. Now, this might be deceiving. Sometimes with these types of fragrances, you go anosmic, or as we say in the fragrance community, nose blind. And all that means is that because it is an aroma chemical, it has a different effect on your scent. So it's almost like it's fleeting. You smell it initially and then you lose it. But later, like maybe like 10 minutes later, you might be walking around doing, your daily stuff and just catch a whiff of it. So it reminds you that it's there and you're like, whoa, that's weird. When I put it up to my nose, I couldn't smell it, but I just got a big waft of it as I was going about my day. So that could be the case with this one. So I don't want to immediately say this is a poor performer because I don't get that impression initially. I think this might be that. I think it might create a nice little scent bubble that might be easy for the wearer to go anosmic to. The only way for me to truly test that is to wear this today, which I'm going to do, and I'll talk more about it in my weekly wears videos, which drop every single Monday. The 7 fragrances sitting behind me right now, that's last week's rotation. So be sure to go check out that video when you're done here. Let's take a look at the notes really quick. Okay, so as I suspected here, there's only 3 notes listed. You have ozonic notes, you have amberwood, and you have white musk. And the note that I think is lending itself to that molecule note is that amberwood. Amberwood is going to be hit or miss for a lot of people. It's not necessarily a note that it's in a lot of fragrances, but it's meant to be sort of a mass appealing note. And I think that's where I'm getting that slight sweet resinous feel. But then the ozonic notes, those are stand out here. The musk is really nice. I would imagine this being a really easygoing fragrance, something that you kind of just want to spray on. It's a little bit ethereal and transparent. So it has this transparency to it that I would imagine would be ideal for summer days, lighter wear, going to the office. You don't want to offend anyone with your fragrance. You want to be subtle. It reminds me a bit of Mojave Ghost from Byredo, which I absolutely love that fragrance. It smells like a really high-end clean shampoo. My wife loves it. She stole it from me, as a matter of fact. So because she wears it, it's sort of her signature scent right now. I wear it much less. But this is kind of doing the same thing. This smells like it could be from Byredo. Quality smells really nice. There's nothing off-putting here. The only thing is I would say that $138, if you're paying full price for this, you're probably overpaying. I don't think it's worth $138, only because the question mark here is that performance. I think quality's good. I don't think it's super complex, so it's pretty straightforward fragrance. Smells like clean laundry, that type of vibe. So you can get other things for less. Now, at $50, I think you're getting a really nice fragrance. Again, the quality stands out here. It smells amazing. And also for what you're getting, I think not everything should be about projection and beast mode. Sorry, if that's your thing, so be it. For me, there are days where I don't even want to wear a fragrance. And fragrances like this are perfect for days like that. I'm sure you guys have some in your collection. If you are a fragrance enthusiast, you have that fragrance that you go to because it's super easy. It doesn't feel overwhelming and it's not grinding. You're not going to be annoyed by the performance. This is light, airy, musky, unisex, 1000% unisex. As a matter of fact, when I first sprayed it in the air, it did smell a little feminine to me, but that has subsided. And my guess, again, is that this is going to be a good performer in scent bubble and sillage. So even though it's not overwhelming me right now in the room, because this is my office and it's not a very big room, it doesn't mean it's not going to perform out in the real world and get noticed and get attention. This might be a sneaky compliment getter. So again, I'm going to wear it today. I'm not wearing any other fragrance. I'm going to throw this on and give it a full wear and let you guys know more about it in my weekly wears video, again, which drop every single Monday. So I'd be really curious to know what you guys think of Lake Skye's 1111. Is this a fragrance that you have tried? Is it one that you've wanted to try for a while? So yeah, definitely one of those fragrances, light, airy, transparent, easy to wear, easy to layer, skin scent, essentially. So it's almost like a second layer of skin. That's how I like to describe fragrances like this. I think you could wear this in any situation. It really is that easy to throw on. And it smells great. I'm liking the nice little scent bubble it's creating. So Let me know, guys. Any good? Did I nail it? Did I not? Drop it in the comments. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.